The question of why it is recommended to enter the mosque with the right foot relates to an important religious practice that has deep roots in Islamic tradition. For many Muslims, this action is not only an expression of respect for the place of worship but also a symbol of following the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In this video, we will try to understand what this instruction means and explore the spiritual and cultural aspects it involves. A mosque, or masjid, is not just a building for prayer. It is a sacred space where Muslims turn to Allah, God, and perform the most important religious rituals. Entering the mosque is not merely crossing a threshold. It is a moment when a person leaves behind worldly concerns and enters an atmosphere of spiritual purification and focus. That is why it is important to observe certain rituals and norms of behavior in order not to disrupt the sacred ambience of this place. Islam teaches its followers to show respect for all actions related to worship and service to God. This includes physical behavior, how a person enters the mosque, how they sit, and how they conduct themselves during prayer. Entering with the right foot is one of these everyday expressions of respect. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught his followers that every aspect of life should be guided by the principles of Islamic ethics. In the hadiths transmitted from the Prophet, there are instructions regarding various aspects of behavior, including with which foot one should enter different places. In one hadith, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "If any of you enters a house or mosque, let him first step in with his right foot." Hadith from Imam Ahmad, this instruction is not random. It is connected to a deeper meaning that relates to striving to adopt good habits and being mindful in our actions. Entering the mosque with the right foot is part of the broader teaching on how a Muslim should conduct their life, with respect, purity of intention, and attention to detail. Why the right foot specifically? In Islamic tradition, the right side is often associated with purity, blessings, and virtues. For example, in the hadiths, it is mentioned that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, recommended starting all good deeds with the right side, eating with the right hand, entering the house with the right foot, putting on shoes with the right foot, lying down in bed, and other daily actions. Furthermore, the right side is associated with positive actions in the life of a Muslim. This is not accidental, as the right hand and right foot are given particular significance in the Quran and hadiths in the context of righteous deeds. On the other hand, the left side is often viewed as a symbol of something secondary, or of actions that do not align with norms of purity and respect. Hence, there is a custom that emphasizes the importance of the right side in various aspects of life. Entering the mosque with the right foot is not only following a physical rule, it is also a spiritual act, reminding one of the importance of inner purity and focus during prayer. When a Muslim enters the mosque, they set before themselves a high goal, to establish a connection with Allah. By entering with the right foot, they symbolize purity and a desire for righteousness. For some, this custom may seem like a small detail, but Islam teaches that everything we do should be oriented toward improving our spiritual practice. Even small actions, like orderliness in our movements, can help a person focus on a deeper perception of spiritual reality. Entering the mosque with the right foot becomes an act of mindfulness, reminding the person of their purpose and respect for the holy place. Interestingly, this practice is found in other religious and cultural traditions as well. In many cultures, there is a custom of entering sacred places or homes with the right foot, often seen as a sign of respect and reverence. For example, in the Christian tradition, there is a custom of entering the church with the right foot, which also symbolizes blessing and respect for the holy place. The Islamic tradition incorporates these elements but always emphasizes its unique context. For Muslims, it is important that their actions, even the smallest ones, are guided by the intention to seek divine blessings. For most Muslims, this custom does not pose any difficulty, as it is part of everyday practice. However, it is important to remember that observing this rule is not a dogma but a recommendation. If a person accidentally enters the mosque with their left foot, it is not a sin. What matters most is sincerity in intention and focus during prayer. Nevertheless, the practice of entering with the right foot serves as a useful reminder of the importance of paying attention to details in our lives, as well as the idea that every action can be connected to the search for divine blessings. entering the mosque with the right foot is not just an external rule but also an expression of inner spiritual culture. It is a symbol of respect for the sacred place and a reminder that even in everyday actions, one can strive for perfection. The Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaches us that paying attention to the details, cultivating good habits, and striving to follow the best practices can be an essential part of the path to spiritual development.